Good evening, everyone. Today I will be reading the Holy Bible, and I will start off with Genesis. Genesis 1, the account of creation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep waters, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good. Then he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night. And evening passed and morning came, marking the first day. Then God said, "Let there be a space between the waters to spread the waters of heavens from the waters of the earth." And that is what happened. God made this space to separate the waters of the earth from the waters of heaven. God called the space sky, and evening passed and the morning came, marking the second day. Then God said, "Let the waters beneath the sky flow together into one place." So dry ground appeared. And that is what happened. God saw the dry ground, land, and the waters. God called the dry ground land, and the water sea. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land sprout with vegetation, every sort of seed-bearing plant and tree that grew seed-bearing fruit. These seeds will then produce all kinds of plants and trees from which they came." And that is what happened. The land produced vegetation, all sorts of seed-bearing plants, and trees with seed-bearing fruits. Their seed produced plants and trees, and the trees of the same kind of all of the same kinds. And God saw it was good. And evening passed and morning came, marking the third day. Then God said, "Let light appear in the sky and separate the day from the night. Let them be signs to mark the seasons, days, and years. Let these lights in the sky shine down on the earth." And that it is what happened. And that is what happened. God made two great lights, and the larger one to govern the day, and the smaller one to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set these lights in the sky to light up the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to spread the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And evening came and morning came, marking the fourth day. Then God said, let the waters swarm with fish and other life. Let the skies be filled with birds of all kinds. So God created great sea creatures and every living thing that scurries and swarms in the waters, and every sort of bird, each producing offspring of the same kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply. Let the fishes fill the sea, and let the birds multiply on earth. And evening passed, and morning came, marking the 5th day. Then God said, let the earth produce all sorts of animals, each producing offspring of that of each of all kinds of animals, livestock and small animals, they scurry along the ground, and wild animals. And this is what happened. God made all, and each animal, each able to produce offspring on the same kind. And God saw that it was good. And then God said, let us make human beings in our image, be like us. They will range over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, the livestock, and the wild animals on earth, the small animals that scurry along the ground. So God made human beings in his image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. Then God blessed them and said, be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and govern it, and range over the sea, the fishes in the sea, the birds in the sky, and the animals that scurry along the ground. Then God said, look, I have given you every seed-bearing plant throughout the earth, and all the fruit trees for your food. And I have given you green plants as food for all the wild animals, and the birds in the sky, and the small animals that scurry along the ground, everything that has life. And that is what happened. Then God looked over all he made, and he saw that it was very good. And evening passed, and morning came, marking the 6th day. So the creation of the heavens and the earth and everything in them was completed. On the 7th day, God finished his work of creation, so he rested from all his work. And God blessed the 7th day and declared it holy, because it was the day when he rested from all of his creation. This is the account of creation of the heavens and the earth. chapter 2. So the creation of the heavens and the earth and everything in them was completed. On the seventh day, God had finished all of his work of creation. So he